The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
We don't even have to try, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. We don't even have to try, it's always a good time.
Good morning and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Zane. Welcome to the first day of school, Broncos, as we begin Chapter 4. On today's broadcast, we show you how to get around campus.
And we talked to some of our coaches to see what they're looking for in their athletes this season. BBN News begins now.
Today is Monday, August 12th. If today's your birthday, you were born on World Elephant Day. You share a birthday with Rudy Pankow, and on this date in history back in 1981, the IBM personal computer can be purchased in stores for the first time. The IBM 5150 had no disk drive and cost $1,500 to purchase. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Attention seniors, schedule your senior portraits today. Katie will be hosting the 3 road shoots on September 12th, October 10th, and November 21st. The only way for your photo to be in the yearbook is to attend one of these road shoots or visit Katie's studio. Register today at katie.com/book.
For new Broncos and even returning Broncos, finding your way around campus can be confusing until you know your way around. Ashley has information to help you find your classes.
The new year is here, and we're here to help the new guys find their way around. There are a few key points you'll need to understand when trying to find your way around the school. The first major point is the building numbers. Building 1 is likely where you'll be spending most of your time. This is the school's largest and most obvious building. Most of the core classes and some electives you'll take will be found here. You'll also find the main office, nurse's office, and guidance counselors and library. Building 2 will probably be the favorite of most students. Here you'll find the gymnasium, cafeteria, culinary classes, and fashion lab. Building 3 is where our artists can find their passion. Here we have our theater classes like acting and theater tech. You can also find orchestra, band, and chorus. And finally, here you can also find classes like ceramics, 2D, and 3D art. Another building you should know but might not see often is Building 4. This is our agriculture building. Here you'll learn about agricultural practices as well as work in our greenhouse. Behind the school, you'll find all of our athletic fields. There you'll find our football and soccer fields, tennis courts, baseball, and softball fields. So now that you know where everything is, you'll need to know how to read the area. Each building has its rooms organized by a series of numbers and letters. For example, if you were looking for room 01231A, the first number, 01, tells you what building you should be heading to. In this instance, you'd be looking for building 1. If you were to read 02, you should be heading to building 2 instead. The numbers after the dash will break the room into more specific locations. The 2 in 231 indicates the room is on the second floor. The next 2 numbers are the label for what we call the pods. The pods are the hallways within the main halls where you'll find the classrooms. And finally, the letter at the end indicates the room within the pod. This is important because all the other rooms in the pod will share the same numbers, but only the room you're looking for will have that letter. You'll also be likely to notice some people referring to the A, B, and C side of the main building. When remembering which side of the school is which, you want to think about if you were to look at the main building from the front as if you were about to enter the main office. The side of the school towards the cafeteria and student parking is the A side. The middle of the school is the B side, and the side across from the arts building and towards the bus loop is the C side. This is just about all you need to know to find your way around the school. But if you're ever lost or need help, don't be afraid to ask staff around the school or your peers for help. This is Ashley Ramirez signing off for the Broncos Broadcasting Network.
Today's ACT word of the day is languid, meaning slow and lacking energy. During the languid days of the summer vacation, there was nothing I loved more than sitting by the pool with a cold glass of lemonade.
Savannah spoke with some of our athletic coaches to see what they are looking for in their athletes and what you need to do in order to play sports for DHS.
Here are some things athletic coaches at DHS are looking for this year.
Quality number 1, great character. Quality number 2, great grades. Quality number 3, a great athlete. Goals for this year is to win more games than we won last year. They will need a physical. They will need to have above a 2.0, but I want to say a 2.4, so we ain't worry about grades. And they're definitely going to need a great attitude to be on the football team. We have quite a few players coming back from last year's team that did well. We're hoping that they can come back this year and we can add a few more pieces so that we can be a little bit more successful in what we do.
Well, we graduated 4 top seniors last year, so what we're looking for is to add some more depth because we kind of had a small team last season, so we're wanting to get more girls on the varsity level playing ability. And then also we're going to play a tougher schedule this year, so we're looking for some experienced players that have played multiple softball games up to now. Our goals are going to be to get through the second round of districts. We made it to the second round of districts all 3 years that I've been here at Davenport, and that's why we're going to play a tougher schedule. As we always come across one of the stronger teams in the county, we need to face more quality pitching. So by playing a tougher schedule, we may not have the win-loss records we've been having, but hopefully we'll be better prepared for district playoffs. And instead of just winning the first round and being finished, we want to win the second round and get into playoffs. Okay, before you can come to anything in the fall or the spring, you must do a new sports physical. All sports physicals would have expired on May 31st, so you must have a new sports physical. It has to be uploaded into Activate, and also you have to watch a video on concussion, heat-related illness, and heart attacks, and they have to be uploaded in Activate as well. So you have to be cleared through Activate to come out to any conditioning or practice. I just had a great time with last year's team. They really got along well, so I'm looking for young ladies that can work well with a large group of females. That's not always easy, and so that they can be a team player and make decisions and function on what's best for the team and not an individual. And obviously quality softball skills.
And we are also adding another sport. We're trying to add beach volleyball to our schedule for next year. So we all have girls flag football, beach volleyball, boys volleyball, boys and girls wrestling, boys and girls weightlifting, football, softball, baseball, track, tennis, swim, cross country. And I think I said boys and girls basketball. So we have about over 20 sports here.
This is Savannah with BBN News, signing off.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Zane.
And I'm Wyatt. Have a great start to the year, Broncos.